also a lot of micromanaging. I mean, to the point where you can actually price out the food and choose that. Can you talk a little about that? Because that was something we saw in Madden a long time ago, but I don't think it was to this level of detail.
Yeah, before I got to work on the game, I was a huge fan. You know, I bought Madden every year. I was up in Vancouver, and of course I love my hockey, but every year I'd buy Madden, and I really loved the owner mode. I loved, the fantasy of taking a team like Arizona and taking them to Toronto and setting all my prices and trying to make money. And it's cool to be part of trying to bring something like that back, but you can't just bring it back as it was, 5 years ago. You have to improve on it and add more depth. And I think the systems is really what does it. The fan happiness and managing different fan bases and their ability to, in New York can afford more. So winning there in that market, you can charge more for sweets. You can charge more for the hot dogs. And really wanted to capture each market with even the food. So, go to St. Louis and there's toasted raviolis on the menu, or, fish tacos in San Diego. So we really wanted to feel like each market's unique. It's really cool. And if you're a fan of that city, it's like, wow, that's just like my city.
And when it comes to, the sports, there's lots of sports fans out there, a lot of football fans, but this mode really, in a lot of ways, feels like an RPG. So it could potentially, I would assume, open up a new audience to Madden, at least this mode.
I hope so. I mean, we talk internally, there's a lot of guys who love sports, but they don't play sports games. And, we talk to them a lot about, kind of tycoon type experiences. And, Josh Lumen, the senior designer of the mode, myself, we've always loved tycoon type experiences. So we definitely feel like this could appeal to a different, you have to love the NFL, I think, but it's a different type of gamer who might just enjoy strategy and kind of this money management portion of it and that fantasy. And to me, with sports games, it's all about different fantasies. Like the athlete who thought, wow, if just one thing had happened different, I could have played in the NFL, and they want to relive that dream. Or they really know strategy and they're always second guessing their real life coach. That's the coach mode. Or the guy who wishes he could just control everything, like a Jerry Jones. Like, I want to medal on this, I want to medal on that, I want to make the trades and coach the team. And if I owned a team, why wouldn't you do that? It'd be awesome. So a lot of fantasies here.
Did you work, because when it comes to football, you work with John Madden, you work with the players. Did you work with actual owners in designing this mode?
We have a special relationship with the NFL, and they definitely hooked us up with, some great interviews where we got to talk to like a Robert Kraft and really, propose the stuff we were talking about, working with the NFL themselves and talk through, what's realistic, getting some data so the systems are actually pretty realistic with like jersey sale numbers and even concessions and how much stadiums cost. And so that partnership makes the mode more realistic. Our interview with Robert Kraft was fantastic. He's one of the greatest owners. He started off as a fan, saved the team from moving, really built one of the, few kind of iconic franchises. So having that type of input is priceless.